Chapter 1. The Arrival. The clang of metal doors reverberates through Aaron's chest as he steps into the bleak expanse of the prison. At 32, he is burdened by the weight of his past, a crime committed in a moment of passion that has irrevocably altered his life. Surrounded by towering walls and barbed wire, he feels the pulse of fear and uncertainty thrumming through him. As his new reality sinks in, memories of freedom blur into distant echoes. Navigating the maze of anxious inmates and stern guards, Aaron is keenly aware of the unspoken rules that govern this world. Amid the chilling atmosphere of despair, a flicker of hope ignites within him. Perhaps this place, with its harsh confines, can also become a crucible for transformation. With each step, he yearns for connection, discovering that survival means embracing not just the struggle, but the possibility of understanding and redemption far beyond the bars that surround him. Chapter 2. Orientation and Survival. As the clang of the iron doors fades behind him, Aaron steps into the prison yard, grappling with the overwhelming urgency of his new reality. The sun casts harsh shadows on the bleak surroundings, serving as a constant reminder of the isolation and fear that envelops him. He observes the intricate dynamics at play, a hierarchy defined by strength and alliances. The seasoned inmates move with a certain swagger, eyeing the newcomers with suspicion. Aaron quickly learns the unspoken rules: stay low, keep your distance, and don't show vulnerability. His first encounter with a group of inmates is intimidating, rife with tension, but he forces himself to engage, understanding that survival depends on connection. Each conversation is laced with caution, as he recounts his past, navigating the fine line between honesty and self-preservation. Amid the harsh surroundings, he clings to a glimmer of hope, determined to find his place in this unforgiving landscape. Chapter 3. Unlikely Friendships. As Aaron settles into the harsh realities of prison life, he encounters Marina, an introspective artist serving time for fraud. Her vibrant personality contrasts starkly with the gray walls around them, drawing Aaron in. One afternoon, while sketching in the art room, Marina shares her story, a tale of ambition gone awry and the emotional escape that art provides her. For Marina, each stroke of her brush is a dialogue, a way to process loss and regret. Aaron, intrigued by her passion, reveals his own struggles, and they discover a shared yearning for redemption. Their bond deepens as they embark on their first collaborative art project, transforming simple materials into symbols of hope. Through laughter, shared vulnerabilities, and creativity, they form an unlikely friendship that illuminates their bleak surroundings. In this space, they find solace, resilience, and an understanding that sparks a flicker of hope amidst despair. Chapter 4. The Art of Expression. As Aaron and Marina delve deeper into their artistic endeavor, Marina introduces Aaron to the world of painting, a medium she believes can help articulate the pain and hope they both carry. With each brushstroke, Aaron discovers an unexpected release, a channel for emotions he had long buried. Together, they explore themes of loss, regret, and resilience, creating pieces that resonate with their individual stories. Other inmates, intrigued by their passion, gather around, yearning to express their own struggles. Marina encourages them, emphasizing that art serves as a refuge and a means of connection. The prison's grim walls become a canvas for catharsis, where creativity thrives amidst despair. As their project evolves, Aaron begins to understand that art isn't merely about talent, it's about vulnerability and authenticity. This realization fosters a deeper bond among the inmates, transforming their shared space into a sanctuary of expression, a testament to the healing power of creativity. Chapter 5. Shadows of Regret. As Aaron navigates the complexities of prison life, he encounters Jose and Linda, two inmates whose stories of regret vividly illustrate the myriad paths that led them to incarceration. Jose, marked by the weight of gang loyalty, opens up during a group session about the choices he made to protect his family, a decision that cost him his freedom. His raw honesty reveals layers of vulnerability beneath his hardened exterior. Linda's story is equally poignant. A single mother driven to drug trafficking by desperation to provide for her children, she grapples with guilt and the fear of failing her loved ones. Through heartfelt diary entries, their pain resonates with Aaron, underscoring that motives are often complicated and human. As they share their narratives, a shared understanding emerges, connecting them in a tapestry of remorse and the persistent hope for redemption amidst the shadows of regret. Chapter 6. Circle of Trust. As weeks pass, Aaron and Marina witness an unexpected transformation within their prison community. Inspired by their connection, several inmates, Jose, Linda, and a few others, come together to form a support group. In a small, dimly lit room, they gather weekly to share personal stories and confront their shared struggles. Each voice echoes with vulnerability, revealing the deep wounds of regret and dreams deferred. In these sessions, laughter mixes with tears as they explore the layers of their pasts, from the choices that landed them in prison to the hope they dare to nurture. Aaron's relationship with Marina deepens through these discussions, as they open up about their fears of leaving this makeshift family behind. This circle becomes a sanctuary where camaraderie replaces isolation, building a fragile yet powerful network of understanding and trust. Each inmate finding solace in knowing they are not alone in their journey toward healing. Chapter 7. The Power of Change. In the dimly lit common room, an air of anticipation hung over the group as Frank, a seasoned inmate with a rough past, stepped into the circle. He commanded respect, not through intimidation, but through his profound understanding of transformation. As the facilitator of the rehabilitation program, Frank shared his own journey from a life of crime to one of hope and redemption. He encouraged the group to confront their traumas, reminding them that vulnerability was a strength, not a weakness. The group therapy sessions became a sanctuary where prisoners shared their deepest fears and regrets. Aaron, inspired by Marina's courage, opened up about his crime, a moment of passion that changed his life forever. The stories flowed freely, creating an unparalleled bond among the inmates. They began to see each other not as labels, but as fellow travelers on the path to self-acceptance and forgiveness, igniting a flicker of hope for change within their hearts. Chapter 8. The Outside Looking In. As Aaron settles into prison life, he becomes acutely aware of the media narratives that often shape public perception of inmates. Through conversations with fellow prisoners and visiting family members, he learns how society views them as nothing more than their crimes. Jose expresses frustration at how labels like gang member overshadow the complexity of his experiences, while Linda's family struggles with the stigma attached to her drug charges. The chapter contrasts these personal stories with sensationalized media portrayals, highlighting the dissonance between public opinion and the realities inside the prison. Aaron, reflecting on his own identity, understands the weight of societal judgment that awaits him upon release. Amidst the harshness of their confinement, the inmates yearn for recognition as multifaceted individuals, each deserving of empathy and understanding. This chapter deepens the exploration of redemption, emphasizing the need for society to grapple with the truths behind the stories of those behind bars. Chapter 9. Preparing for the Future. As the day of Aaron's parole hearing approaches, a knot of anxiety tightens in his chest. He spends sleepless nights contemplating what freedom truly means, torn between the hope of a new beginning and the fear of leaving behind the connections he has forged within the prison walls. Each conversation with Marina becomes more poignant, filled with unsaid words and lingering glances. They reminisce about their shared moments, the laughter during art lessons, the deep talks under the flickering fluorescent lights, and the realization that, in many ways, they saved each other. Meanwhile, Marina diligently works on the art exhibition. Each stroke of her brush captures not just their stories, but the essence of resilience and transformation. Together, they reflect on their journeys, acknowledging that while the outside world offers a chance at redemption, the bonds formed in confinement have reshaped their understanding of freedom, an intricate dance between past mistakes and newfound hope. Chapter 10. Art Exhibition Preparation. As the inmates buzz with anticipation, the air in the art room vibrates with urgency and creativity. Aaron and Marina rally their fellow artists, each one eager to showcase their personal journeys through their artwork. They decorate the walls with their creations, poignant pieces reflecting their struggles and aspirations. Conversations deepen as they share vulnerabilities, revealing the fears of rejection intertwined with their hopes for understanding. Tension mounts as the exhibition date approaches. Each brushstroke feels imbued with the weight of their experiences. Marina takes Aaron aside, urging him to express his own story through his piece. Together they brainstorm, blending their styles to create something truly meaningful. With each passing day, the art transforms into a symbol of resilience, an emblem of their collective journey toward acceptance. Amidst the preparation, they cultivate a sense of unity, reinforcing the belief that through art they can find freedom even within the prison walls. Chapter 11. The Day of the Exhibition. The air inside the prison buzzed with a mix of anxiety and anticipation as the day of the art exhibition arrived. Inmates lined the halls, their eyes sparkling with nervous excitement as they prepared to share their creations with the outside world. Bright, expressive paintings adorned the walls, each telling a unique story of struggle, resilience, and hope. Family members and community leaders filtered in, their initial trepidation giving way to a profound curiosity. As Aaron stood beside Marina, he felt a surge of pride for their collective work, their shared pain transformed into vibrant artistry. The soft sound of whispers filled the room as visitors began to engage with the inmates, creating unexpected connections. Aaron watched as barriers dissolved and empathy bloomed, illuminating the truth that these artists were more than just their past mistakes. In this moment of vulnerability, the inmates' voices rang louder than the prison walls, echoing their cries for understanding and redemption. Chapter 12. Echoes of Individual Stories. As the art exhibition unfolds, the atmosphere fills with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Inmates step forward, sharing their personal narratives alongside the artwork they've created. Each piece is a vibrant reflection of their struggles, dreams, and journey toward redemption. Jose, with a raw intensity, recounts the decisions that led him to a life of crime, while Linda's poignant tale of motherhood resonates with visitors, stirring deep empathy. The audience, comprised of family, community leaders, and advocates, listens intently, their preconceived notions shifted by the raw honesty displayed. Emotional connections form as laughter, tears, and understanding intertwine in the gallery. Fragments of the inmates' lives echo through the room, revealing shared humanity. This moment serves as a powerful reminder that everyone carries a story worth hearing, bridging the gap between the outside world and the complex lives lived behind bars, a celebration of resilience and hope against all odds. Chapter 13. Parole Hearings and Decisions. The air was thick with anticipation as the day of the parole hearings arrived, following the emotional impact of the art exhibition. Inmates gathered in small groups, whispering their hopes and fears, each aware that this moment could change their lives forever. Aaron sat quietly, reflecting on his journey, the friendships he forged, and the part of himself he had rediscovered through art. Marina, on the other side of the room, nervously adjusted the necklace she had made, a symbol of their shared experiences. As the panels called each inmate, decisions were made that would ripple through the fabric of their community. Some, like Frank, faced the bittersweet joy of freedom. Others, like Linda, were left grappling with the reality of extended sentences. In a raw moment of vulnerability, Aaron looked to Marina, their eyes locking, a silent promise that their bond would endure, regardless of the paths their lives would take.